Welcome you all. Welcome you all for the today's session on cloud services model. We are going to say about the identity as a service and network as a service. So in the previous lecture, we have seen about the introduction to cloud service models and the different types of services such as infrastructure as a service, then network as a service, platform as a service, and software as a service. In today's session, we are going to see about the identity as a service and network as a service. So most probably these two services are not most commonly used services like platform, software as a service, and infrastructure as a services. So here in identity as a service, it stands for IDaaS. So this is an similar to your software as a service. It purely depends upon the application delivery model. So the best example will be your identity as a service. It is a cloud-based identity management solution. It is going to provide you the entire management thing. So instead of maintaining the authentication services inside an organization, authentication it is managed through the cloud. So we are not able to manage the entire things, whatever happening. So everything can be managed with the help of a cloud here. So this identity as a service, it helps the organization to right user, right resources, the right time, the right permission, etc. So let me take an real-time example of this. So we can have an suppose your college is using an Moodle or ERP or Gmail, library portal, examination portal. So without the identity as a service, student want to maintain a 5 username for each and everything and passwords they need to maintain. So with the help of an identity as a service, so student login can able to log in once and automatically access every application. So this is the best example for this identity as a services. So the main thing is coming to this IDaaS. So it is an efficient access. Then unauthorized users cannot access that confidential information. So security is very high. Then there will be and compliance will be there. Let's see the different features of an identity as a service. So which includes single sign-on. That is, for example, with the help of an Gmail, you can able to log into your YouTube, log into your Instagram page, etc. So this is an best example for the single sign-on. So this is the next thing will be your the single sign-on. What are the steps will be there in single sign-on? So what will be what happens in your Gmail account? Let's take an example. The first thing is the user is going to enter the username and password. Yes. So after that, the authentication server it is going to verify whether the username and passwords are correct. After that, it is going to generate an authentication ticket. Then after that, the ticket is sent to an application. Then application again it is going to verify this is an authorized person. After that, it is going to the access is granted and it allows you to view the data. So this will be your SSO working. So the simple analogy, you can take an airport boarding pass. You show your identity only once. Later, every security checkpoints, that is they're going to check only the boarding points instead of checking your passport again and again. There will be only one check-in is enough. The second one will be your multi-factor authentication. So here in this multi-factor authentication, so you can think that is password alone is enough to protect your information. No, that's not. So nowadays authentication is going to, what are the authentication mechanisms you guys are using? So for example, if everyone is using a one-time password or fingerprint or face recognition, so these are the best examples for this multi-factor authentication. So comes under the category of identity management. So every employee is going to receive the permission. So according to the job role, for example, the faculty can able to upload the attendance. The principal can access everything. The HOD can access everything. But what the students can able to do? The students can only view the attendance only. So this is called the rollback access control. Then the provisioning or also will be given OpenID. So OpenID is nothing but it allows one account to log in into multiple websites. With the help of a Gmail, you can able to log in with your YouTube, WordPress, Yahoo, etc. So no need to remember the multiple passwords. So these are the examples of this OpenID here. Then let's see the different components of an identity as a service, so which includes your data store. So data store is nothing but it is going to store the identity informations. Query engine. So query engine is nothing but it is going to search the user identity. Then policy engine. So policy engine is nothing but it is going to check the permission whether he is able to view the informations or not. So these are the things what are the things you know, what are the things you have, what are the things you can able to relate it. So these are the identity as a services. So directory services, federated services, registration, authentication service, risk and event monitoring, single sign-on services, identity and profile management can be done by this identity as a services. So it is very flexible. The advantage will be very flexible. It is going to support the multi-factor authentications. It can support thousands of users at a time. There will be a centralized management will be there. You can able to log in once. You can able to do that, and multiple things can be logged at the same time. The drawbacks will be an internet is required for this. Regulatory compliance will come. Limited customization, then security concerns are also will be very less. So the next one we are going to see about the network as a service. So network as a service is nothing but it is going to provide you the networking infrastructure over the internet. So that is called the network as a services. So instead of you're going to purchase a router, switch, VPN, firewall. So instead of that, that is NaaS, that is network as a service, is networking on demand. It is nothing but it is a networking on demand. Take a real-time example of you think about the electricity. You don't build a power station, yes, you pay only for electricity consumed. Similarly, in the network as a service also, you're going to pay only for the networking resources, so whatever the thing you are using. So that will be the networking as a services. So this in networking as a service also, it is purely the organization want to log into the cloud portal. After that, they are going to create the virtual network. After creating the virtual network, they are going to configure the routing. Then they are going to deploy the firewall. Then they are going to use the required bandwidth. Then they are going to pay only for the usage. So there will be a network resources which includes a router will be there, switch will be there, VPN, connected devices, firewall, etc. So these are the different kinds of devices used in the NaaS. So the best example for this NaaS providers are AWS is the best one. The next one will be a virtual private cloud, VPC, Google Cloud Platform, Microsoft Azure, IBM Cloud. So these are the best examples of this NaaS providers. Here I have given the difference between the different infrastructure and platform identity software and NaaS services. So these are the references of this today's session and the summary. Thank you.